Guys, what's up? We're in the garage today and we're here to tell you how to fix your SSR 125 pit bike, or any motorcycle for that matter, that won't run when you have when you turn off the choke. If your bike dies when you turn off the choke, a primary cause of that would be a blocked pilot jet, which is something we're going to show you right now. So what you have to do is take out the pilot jet from the carb, and Brandon's got the pilot jet right here. Can you show him the pilot jet, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me check that out. So that's your pilot jet, and that pilot jet you need to take out of your carburetor. Just take apart the carb. It's real easy, 2 bolts holding it on basically, and then Evan, point to the spot where your pilot jet is. That's your pilot jet, and the other one, point to the main jet. That's your main jet. So chances are it's going to be that pilot jet. So you go ahead and you take out that pilot jet, check for any visible obstructions, and then you're going to blast it out with carb cleaner, which we already did. So when you have the carb apart, you want to take the opportunity to just hit it with carb cleaner, hit the main jet, hit the float area, and spray the pilot jet opening as well, and make sure there's no varnish in your carb. Make sure that thing's clean before you put it back together. So if you guys if you let your pit bikes or your motorcycle sit for a while, especially with fuel in the tank, the fuel can turn into like a varnish coating and block these jets and really cause problems for you. Right, Evan?
Yeah.
You putting the pilot jet back in? Nice. There you go. Evan's putting the pilot jet back in. We'll fire this thing up, and hopefully it'll run better. So there's Evan. He's putting the ball back. Just what is it? 3 screws. Get the ball back on the carb, Evan.
Yep.
3 screws. We get the ball back on the carb. One thing I hate about these SSR carbs, the actual mixture screw is. Point to that mixture screw, Evan. It's like impossible to turn while it's on the bike. You have to turn it with a needle nose pliers, even though it's a standard screwdriver head bolt. If you look at it, it's just ridiculous. I'll show you how it looks on the bike. So it's really, once you have the carb out, you could put it at a baseline. I think we're going to start with about 1 turn out. You just gently seat it and then go 1 turn out, and then you'll have to back it out from there with the needle nose pliers if need be. Okay, everyone's just messing with me. He's like pretending to ream that mixture screw in. All right, so Evan, put it at the baseline. Go, yeah, so that's baseline, and let's go 1 full turn out. That's 1. Let's go, Brandon, you think we should go 2 turns?
Yeah, let's go 2.
Okay, go 1 more full turn. All right, great. So we're baseline at 2 turns on the mixture screw, and then we're gonna put this thing back together, and we're gonna fire this puppy up, and hopefully it's gonna work well, and then we get to watch Evan pull wheelies all over the freaking street, right, Evan?
Possibly.
Possibly. Damn, that's the first time I heard that. I hope so. I'd like to see it. All right, so Evan's gonna go ahead and bolt the carb back on. Got a little rubber gasket there. 2 bolts hold it in. 1 on each side. If you guys can see, really simple. You just bolt that carb together. I'm going to fire it up, and hopefully it's going to run better than it did before. Got both the guys working on it now. It's a big project, you know, tightening this massive carburetor.
Dude, can you do it? Dude, let me do it. This is a one-person job.
You guys done yet?
Almost.
It's been about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Master Mechanics, Brandon and Evan, working on the pit bike. So while they're putting the car back on, let's just take the time to discuss the sick graphics all over the bike. Little GoPro sticker, Motorcycle Superstar. What else do we have? That's really about it. I think Brandon has more stickers. He sticker bombed his a little more. Or maybe not. So this is Brandon's bike. Brandon has a few more stickers than Evan. He's just pointing out Motorcycle Superstore, Thor, GoPro, Uni. Evan, you don't have a Uni sticker. Yeah. Oh, Fly Racing. Did you mention Fly Racing?
Yeah.
Sweet. These bikes have got to go out. Hey Evan, you done yet?
Nope.
I just want to show you guys real quick the position of this mixture screw. Look how impossible it is to get to that mixture screw. It's ridiculous. You can't get a flathead screwdriver on there. They don't make a screwdriver that small in the entire universe. So you have to just get the needle nose on it and just twist it back and forth to the position you want it in. So hopefully 2 full turns out is going to be okay for us. We'll find out in just a second. Hey Evan, you done yet? Damn. It's been like a whole minute and you're not done. What's up with that? All right, can we fire it up? All right, choke's off. We're gonna fire it up. See if it runs. So we got the carb on now, just to the choke on now, just to fill the bowl, and then we'll see if it'll run with the choke off. That bowl filled with fuel. Guys, so we had the carb off the first time, put it back on, same problem. One of the things that you got to check, you got to make absolutely sure that that pilot jet is actually 100% clear before you put it back on. We sprayed it with carb cleaner, it wasn't clear. So one thing we had to do was we took a little, you need to take a very thin wire. This is just a twist tie. Very thin piece of wire. We took the wire, ran it through the pilot jet to clean it out. I guarantee now when we get this car back on the bike, which these two guys are doing, that's going to resolve the issue. So we'll check it out in just a minute. Okay, got the car back together, pilot jet clean. Evan, you ready? Got to fill that bowl with some fuel, baby. Leaks. choke off?
Yeah.
All right. And that's how you do it. So now the bike's idling with the choke off. This thing is going to have some power like it used to. It's going to be great. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're going to take it for a spin, check it out, get the idle set up, and Evan's going to take it out. You ready to take it for a ride, Evan?
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's do it. So we'll see how this thing runs now. All right, Evan. Let's see how it runs. Sounds better. We're gonna wait for him to come back so we can rip by a little bit. Here comes Evan. Let's see how it's running. Go ahead and wave him through. Ooh, filming in the sun. All right. So now we're one turn out on the mixture screw, and Evan's going to try it again and see how it runs. Still needs a little tuning. Oh yeah, that sounds like it's ripping now. What do you think, Brandon? Better?
It's much better.
Much better. Better. All right, Brandon's going to test it out now, see what he thinks of it. Seems a little lean to me. All right, give it a shot, see what you think. It's like going to the doctor. He's gonna get a second opinion on it. Flyby. Still breaking up a little bit. So check this out, guys. We're tuning the carb. We're going over the bike, and Brandon discovers that this motor mount bolt was loose. It was like finger tight. So this brake spring, the back brake spring, holds onto that bolt. Brandon looks on the other side of the bike, realizes there is no bolt head there when he compared it to his bike. So I take the brake spring off, and look at that. That's your motor mount bolt. Looks like the head sheared right off the bolt. So we're gonna have to replace that. We're not gonna be able to ride this bike until that's replaced. So basically, we don't know how long Evan's been riding the bike with the motor mount bolt sheared off. So that's good quality high grade steel bolt. Not. So we're going to go ahead and replace it with a actual high quality, probably a grade 8 bolt or something like that, and that'll never snap off again. So check your motor mount bolts, kids, before you go taking jumps on your SSR 125 pit bike.
No.
Hey, Evan, what are you doing there?
No.
What? Evan, what you doing there? What are you cooking?
Mushroom.
Mushroom? Looks delicious. Is that what's for dinner?
Yeah.
Sweet. Mushrooms. It's what's for dinner. All right, guys. So anyway, bike is running. The Pilot Jet fix worked. We just need to tune it up. But first, we'll be fixing that motor mount bolt because the motor isn't really bolted securely to the bike. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll get this thing running a little better. We'll do some flybys, right, Evan? Okay, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or else Brandon's going to come over there and he's going to get you. All right. Have a good one.